Hey people, hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing these days? I'm teacher Renata with English Upgrade Training, taking your English and your career to the next level. Be welcome once again to our YouTube channel. Be welcome to our Business English community, a place where you can learn many interesting and useful expressions and vocabulary in English so that this can enable you to take your English to the next level. You'll be communicating with this community here. We'll be supporting you to communicate in a much more confident and much more accurate way in English, guys. How about today's tip? Today's tip is the expression passar por. So how can I say passar por? Enfrentar problema ou uma situação. Passar por problema. Passar por uma dificuldade. So how many times you wanted to say that in English? Oftentimes, my students want to say passar por, meaning enfrentar uma determinada situação ou problema. And they are not they are not quite sure on how to say that in English, guys. So today we are going to sort out your question. We are going to solve this question you have here once and for all. Once and for all, you are going to learn 3 different ways on how to say passar por or enfrentar in English. Keep watching, keep learning. See you in just a little while. Bye for now. English Upgrade Training, taking your English to the next level. Hi again, guys. Hello again. I'm teacher Renata with English Upgrade Training, taking your English and your career to the next level. I'm super happy, super excited to have you here again with me to keep me company and to be part of this business English community. I'm very excited to teach you today this useful expression, very, very useful expression in English. Passar por problema, uma dificuldade, enfrentar uma situação. So how many times you need to say that in English? I'm sure you need to use this all the time. So let me teach you here, guys, 3 different ways you can use this verb in English, all right? Passar por. There are 3 possibilities, actually 3 possibilities I'd like to recommend you to use in English. So let's have a look at the first option. The first option is the verb face. That's right, guys, to face. Like we have your face, you have Facebook, face. The verb face means passar por ou enfrentar. So you can face an obstacle, you can face a problem, you can face a difficult situation, you can face a financial crisis. So there are many, many things we face in our lives, isn't it, guys? So that's option number 1, face. Have you ever used this verb, to face? I'm not sure. That's why you are here, right? That's why you were interested in learning this verb in English. So, shall we see the second option? Shall we have a look at the next option? Option number 2, guys. Experience. Experience is also a verb. Yeah, that's right. Experience is experiência, all right? But as a noun, but it's also a verb. Have you ever used experience as a verb? Interesting, isn't it? So you can use experience not just as a noun, como substantivo, a experiência, but also as a verb. So to experience a difficult situation, to experience financial problems, you can experience all sorts of things, good and bad things in your life. So we experience good and bad stuff during our lives on this earth, isn't it, guys? So we have two options already, face and experience. There is a third option I'd like to recommend you here. Let's have a look at that. The third option is go through. To go through. Passar. Passar, enfrentar. To go through a difficult time, to go through a difficult problem, to go through financial crisis in your family or in your company. So you see, guys, these are the best verbs you can use in English, meaning passar por no sentido de enfrentar um problema, uma situação ou uma determinada condição. So we have these three options: to face, to experience, and to go through. So we are approaching the verb passar por in this perspective, right, guys? Through this perspective, we are looking at this verb from the perspective of enfrentar, passar no sentido de enfrentar. There are other verbs we can use for passar in English. For example, spend. To spend time with your family. Passar tempo com a sua família. To spend Christmas at your grandmother's house. Você pode passar o Natal na casa da sua avó ou dos seus avós. So this is a different thing. I'm not talking about the verb spend here, which is a totally different perspective. It's a different use of the verb passar, to spend. You probably know the verb spend, don't you? You spend time and you spend money. But here we are talking about passar no sentido de enfrentamento, de enfrentar. That's why I'm focusing on these three verbs: face, experience, and go through. You are going to find these verbs quite helpful, guys. Quite useful. I'm sure of that. I'm absolutely sure of that. Keep watching, keep learning. In the next slide, we are going to have a look at some sentences where you are going to see these verbs in action. Bye for now. All right, guys, going ahead here, I'd like to present you some sentences. I'd like to provide you some sample sentences so you can, like I said before, have a better understanding of these verbs in action. Let's have a look at the first sentence. People face a lot of challenges and obstacles to meet their goals in life. So if you have goals, if you have your goals, your aims in your life, you want to make progress, to advance in your life, people, you must, or people in general must, face a lot of challenges and obstacles in order to meet those goals. If you are interested in meeting goals in your life, you should be willing to go through or to face a lot of challenges and obstacles. Isn't that true, guys? Very true, isn't it? So that's sentence number one. Let's have a look at the second example here. Peter is facing a difficult divorce. So Peter is facing a difficult divorce. You could also say Peter is going through a difficult divorce, Or you can even say Peter is experiencing a difficult divorce. But in this case, we are using option number 1, the verb face. So Peter is facing a difficult divorce. I think he should see a therapist. So she probably should be looking for help. He probably should be seeking for help. I think he should see a therapist. Let's have a look at sentence number 3, the third example here. Most European countries are experiencing an economical crisis at the moment. So most European countries are experiencing, they are facing, they are going through. You could use either one of these expressions. All right, guys, you could use face, experience, or go through. So most European countries are going through or are experiencing an economic crisis at the moment. Unfortunately, this is true. This is absolutely true if you consider the global economic scenario. And we have one more sentence here. The company is going through tough times this year due to a severe drop in sales. So the company is going through tough times this year due to a severe drop in sales. Again, we could use this sentence with a different verb. You could say the company, instead of saying the company is going through some tough times, you could say the company is facing some tough times, or the company is experiencing tough times this year due to a severe drop in sales. So what is your company going through at the moment? What are you facing in your professional career at the moment? What challenges and obstacles are you facing or experiencing in your department these days? So these are some interesting questions that I'm going to leave you here with, so you can think of ways to apply and to use these 3 verbs that I've just provided you here. Okay, guys? Hope you like this tip. Hope this can be very helpful for you in the next time you want or you need to say passar por or enfrentar in English. Thanks so much. I really appreciate your company here in our channel. I really thank you. I'm super thankful for you being here with me, for you being part of this community, for you sharing this video with your colleagues, your co-workers, or other professionals who are interested in improving their business language and their business English skills. Super thanks, guys. See you soon in one of my next videos, or maybe in one of my online courses. It would be such a great pleasure to see you in one of my classes online or in one of my online business English programs. Thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget to check our website where you can find all our business English program, where you can find my online courses, and also where you can get hold of me through my email or my WhatsApp number. Okay? Bye for now. See you soon. Take care.